that there is a predominant philosophy of sales at play within the real estate industry at large. You can see this in our industry's sales and coaching training, in our lead generation and incubation strategies. You can see it in our marketing efforts, and even in the recruiting strategies of most brokerages. This prevailing philosophy is built on what we would call a transactional mindset, or on a transactional approach to real estate. So let's dig into what a transactional approach or a transactional mindset means to real estate agents. First of all, agents and brokers begin from a position of scarcity. They think there's a limited set of buyers, lots of competing agents, and a need to capture buyer and seller leads in a largely commoditized realtor marketplace. Agents are taught, and rightly so, to focus on lead generation. And naturally, they view individuals they encounter in a variety of contexts, maybe open houses or their SOI or online leads, primarily through the lens of, this is a potential buyer or seller. This paradigm places a dollar sign above the consumer's head. They are a lead. The agent is then taught through sales and script training to use a variety of tactics to capture the person's information and attempt to win their business. Are you working with an agent? Can I show you homes? Please sign in on the sheet, or click here for this free report. The natural result is that the individual being solicited feels like they're being sold something, much like anyone would feel if they walk into a used car lot or many large furniture outlets. We all know what that feels like, but as an industry, we seem to forget it when applying it to our sales strategies. If the customer doesn't buy or sell something, agents then feel that their efforts were unsuccessful and they move on to another consumer or lead. The transactional approach to real estate is what we would call a short game. Agents operating in the transactional approach don't enjoy prospecting because they're engaging in activities they would not want applied to them. Really, the mindset within this transaction mindset is that everyone is a potential buyer or seller, and I need to get them to buy my product or service. There is, however, an alternative and far more relational way to engage buyers and sellers. Let's run through this. First, agents and brokers in the relational approach begin with an abundance mentality. To them, the market is abounding with opportunity for anyone willing to provide value to consumers. Agents are taught, again, rightly so, to focus on lead generation, but instead recognize that every individual they encounter through an open house, through their SOI or online, is connected to hundreds, if not thousands, of other individuals in a highly social and interconnected society. This paradigm views the individual as a customer with needs and wants. They're a person. The agent then understands that if we can provide value to these individuals by providing a remarkable client experience and focusing on the relationship before the transaction, that people will gladly do business with them when the time is right, or pass on our services to many other people that they know. The natural result is that the customer feels valued and even feels a sense of indebtedness to the agent for the value that they received. If the customer then doesn't end up buying or selling, well, we've now generated a new point of connection to the marketplace. The relational approach then is what we would consider to be a long game. Agents operating in the relational approach have confidence in their marketing and sales because they know that they're truly working to provide value to buyers or sellers and to the public. The general mindset here is that if I can provide true value to people and to the marketplace, buyers and sellers will not only work with me, but they'll refer friends and family to me. Breaking through the ceiling of complexity and creating this unique experience that's not subject to the downward forces of the commoditization trap starts by making the two success decisions necessary for success in the results economy. But next, agents must step out of a transactional approach to real estate and rather embrace a relational sales and lead generation philosophy that truly values relationship with the consumer above the transactional value of the purchase. Let's take a step deeper and examine what exactly it means then to work by referral.